Is Jungkook's recent decision a turning point for BTS? Unraveling the silence and speculation. A recent decision by BTS's Jungkook, arguably the most private and cautious member of the group, has stirred waves across the K-pop world, prompting widespread speculation about its implications for BTS's future. The unexpected move, reportedly delivered directly to management, took even his close bandmate Kim Taehyung by surprise, leaving him speechless, according to internal sources. This development, which emerged just as the BTS members are gradually completing their military service and returning to the public eye, has ignited questions about potential changes in the group's creative direction and structure. What makes the situation even more intriguing is the total silence from BTS's agency, HYB, and the members themselves. As of now, there has been no official clarification, allowing rumors to flourish. Media outlets in South Korea have reached out for confirmation, but HYB has yet to release a formal statement addressing the matter. Meanwhile, fans and analysts alike are left to piece together clues from subtle hints on social media and digital platforms. Reportedly, Jungkook recently turned down a significant proposal from an international agency for a high-profile global project following his military service. Initially, many interpreted this as a show of loyalty to BTS. However, more recent reports suggest a different narrative. Jungkook might be planning a solo venture, possibly beyond HYB's full management. If true, this would represent a major career pivot and possibly reframe his identity, not just as a BTS member, but as a global solo artist with independent ambitions. Insiders claim the decision was made quickly and without extensive consultation with his bandmates, including Taehyung, who shares a well-known emotional and artistic bond with Jungkook. Observers have pointed out that Taehyung's unusual silence, a stark contrast to his typically expressive nature, could indicate that he was caught off guard or may even disagree with the decision. Yet, without direct communication from the members, these interpretations remain speculative. This potential shift comes at a critical time for BTS. With members finishing their military obligations, the group is expected to enter a new phase. Many fans and industry experts believe that decisions made now, whether collective or individual, will shape the next chapter of BTS's story. Is Jungkook asserting long-desired creative independence, or is this the first step in redefining himself outside the group's structure? One veteran music journalist from Seoul reported that Jungkook has been working on a comprehensive solo portfolio, including original music, visual media, global partnerships, and branding strategies. If these plans come to fruition, it could signal a transformative leap in his career, establishing him as a fully independent figure in the global entertainment industry. Professor Yoon Hyun of Dongguk University noted that such changes are common among large groups after periods of collective inactivity. While BTS is unlikely to disband, members pursuing individual paths is both natural and expected. What makes Jungkook's situation unique is the timing and its sudden impact on internal dynamics. Sources close to Jungkook suggest that a press conference or an official statement may soon be released to address the rising speculation. Meanwhile, fans have turned their attention to Taehyung, who has traditionally been open with the public, especially in emotionally charged situations. His current silence is being interpreted in two ways, either as a respectful space-giving gesture to Jungkook, or as quiet disapproval of a decision seen as potentially destabilizing to BTS's unity. Adding another layer to this story is the reported internal restructuring happening within HYBE. The company is said to be re-evaluating its management strategies for senior artists, including BTS. If Jungkook's potential solo venture exists outside of HYB's centralized framework, it raises questions about how much support the agency is willing to provide, or whether this move reflects a growing divide between the company and its artists. All eyes are now on how Jungkook's decision could affect BTS's collective projects, including the much-anticipated reunion concerts and joint albums rumored to be in the pipeline for 2026. Will this individual path disrupt the group's plans, or could it be integrated into a more flexible, modern structure where both solo and group activities coexist? Although Jungkook has a reputation for being a perfectionist who carefully considers his actions, many believe this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision. Rather, it likely resulted from deep reflection during his military service, a period that offered time to think about his goals, artistry, and evolving role within and beyond BTS. Still, the lack of clear communication leaves fans guessing, especially about how V fits into all of this. Some analysts argue that Taehyung's reserved response might be his way of showing support without interfering. Others believe it reflects discomfort or disapproval over what could be a risky choice for BTS's collective identity. Without direct words from either Jungkook or Taehyung, interpretations remain speculative, and the fan base is left in a state of suspense. However, it's important to distinguish fact from fiction. After examining available information, verified sources, and public statements, many claims about Jungkook's shocking decision appear to be unconfirmed or exaggerated. There has been no official announcement from HYB or BTS indicating any rupture in group unity or internal disagreements. The idea that Taehyung was left speechless lacks solid evidence, and his ongoing public activities show no signs of personal distress or conflict. Furthermore, the claim that Jungkook rejected a major post-military international opportunity or is seeking to break away from HYB management has not been substantiated. Every known project involving Jungkook remains under the agency's oversight and aligned with BTS's shared vision. The dramatic language used in many reports, phrases like shocking decision, silent reaction, or major impact on BTS, appears to be speculative, aimed at generating attention rather than relaying truth. This kind of sensationalism can not only confuse fans but also harm the reputations of those involved. It distorts public perception and spreads misinformation, often faster than official facts can catch up. Ethically, journalism should prioritize accuracy, context, and respect for individual privacy, principles that have largely been ignored in much of the reporting around this issue. Until Jungkook or HYB release a verified statement, all claims about internal disagreements, solo departures, or career-shifting decisions should be treated with skepticism. It's vital for fans and the public to avoid jumping to conclusions and instead wait for official communication. BTS and HYB have long demonstrated professionalism, transparency, and strong internal coordination, even amid challenges. Preserving that trust should be a shared priority between the group, the company, and the fan community. In summary, while the buzz around Jungkook's recent actions highlights public curiosity and concern, it currently stands on a foundation of speculation rather than confirmed facts. Rather than fueling unfounded rumors, fans are encouraged to stay grounded and wait for credible updates from official sources.